Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We're doing the 1911 and the 1969 replays here. We're having a great time. And this morning, Game 8 of the 1911 season, second game of a three-game series on April 13, 1911. Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers at the Boston Rustlers. It will be right-hander George Bell for Brooklyn and right-hander Al Mattern for Boston. And we're a little early here, so please bear with us. We'll have our starting lineups in about 4 minutes. Stand by. Oh, that's good coffee. We have an afternoon game scheduled that's from our 1969 replay. That's scheduled at 2:30 p.m., subject to change, Eastern Time. Phillies at the Reds. Philadelphia Phillies at the Cincinnati Reds. Bill Champion for the Phils. Jim Maloney for the Reds. I'm going to need to make some more coffee here. Just about through my first pot here in the morning. In about 2 minutes. Hey, Kathy Harden has arrived. So great to see you, Kathy. I'm brewing some new coffee. And stepping outside for a minute, and then we'll come back. We'll go over the lineups all together here. Boston won the first game of this series, 6-3. It's Brooklyn at Boston. This is the second date of our 1911 replay, April 13, 1911, and it's the first game. There's still two teams in the majors who have not played, and that will be the next game. It will be Detroit and Chicago White Sox, and Big Ed Walsh will be throwing for the White Sox. Go check him out. Big Ed Walsh. Let's look at our opening lineups here. For the Brooklyn Dodgers, Charlie Dodgers, leading off again, Paul Davidson. This lineup is identical to the first game. Paul Davidson leading off in center field. Batting second, Bert Tooley at short. Batting third, Jake Dalbert at first base. The cleanup hitter is John Hummel at second. Zach Wheat will bat fifth and play left field. Bob Colson batting sixth in right. Eddie Zimmerman playing third base, batting seventh. Bill Bergen batting eighth and catching. And the pitcher is George Bell, a right-hander. For the Boston Rustlers, leading off, Josh Clark in left field. And these are what are now the Atlanta Braves. Batting second, Wilbur Good in center field. Wilbur Good. Batting third is Buck Herzog. He, if I remember, will be our biographical sketch. He bats third at short. Good player. If I remember, he stole 2 bases in the last game. The cleanup hitter is Doc Miller in right field. Scotty Ingerton batting fifth at third base. Bill Sweeney batting sixth at second base. Fred Tenney will play first and bat seventh. Peaches Graham, the catcher, batting eighth. And the pitcher is Al Mattern, a right-hander. And in just a minute, our tweet should be up. I've got a picture on the tweet of South End Grounds. The South End Grounds in Boston, where these Rustlers played. And the coffee is almost ready, Kathy Harden. And the tweet is now up. Let's go take a peek at it. There it is. And it's up, and it is good. It's as good as can be. The coffee is almost ready. It'll be Al Mattern on the mound for the Rustlers. I'm gonna go sneak a cup. Water. And the Rustlers take the field. Mattern on the mound for Boston. And leading it off for Brooklyn is Bill Davidson. Okay, Mattern is ready. Kathy is for Brooklyn. I'm not surprised. I'd like to see them tie up this series. It's a 3-gamer. They lost to Boston 6-3 in the first game. Here's Mattern. He's ready. Mattern. Wind up and the pitch to Davidson. 1-7. And that is a base hit by Davidson. A base hit to left. Davidson is on. He's a 1-14 stealing. Here's Bert Tooley. Kathy Carden has her coffee. Here's Mattern from the stretch. The pitch to Tooley. 5-6. Fly ball center. And Good has it. 1 down. And now Jake Dalbert. Left-handed hitter. The pitch to Dalbert. 5-9. And that's hit well deep. Way back. It's gone. Jake Dalbert with a 2-run home run. He only had 5 in real world. Dalbert hits it out, and it's 2-0 Brooklyn. Whoa. That's Dalbert's first of the season, if I'm not mistaken. An inside the park home run for Jake Dalbert here. Let's look at that again, 5-9. And home run 1-11, and he's got the power against right-handers. So 2-0, and here's John Hummel. That's quite a way to start it here. One out, nobody on now. Here's Mattern. 3-8, and that's hit well. And deep and gone! Back-to-back home runs. John Hummel hits one. Oh, my. It's 3-0 Brooklyn. Let's look at that again. 3-8. Home run 1-4, and that's a frickin' 3. My Lord. He had 5. Okay. Wow. So 3-0 Brooklyn, and here's Zach Wheat, Kathy Arden. One out, nobody on. Mattern allowing back-to-back home runs here in the first. When it rains, it pours. 4-8. And there's a base hit to right for Zach Wheat. 1-11. Being held. Here's Colson. Five, 7. And he grounds it to short, and that'll be a double play. The side is out. But 3 runs for the Trolley Dodgers. Here in the top of the first. On a 2-run home run by Dalbert, and then Hummel back-to-back with a solo blast. After a half, it's Brooklyn 3 and Boston coming to bat. Here's George Bell for Brooklyn. Leading it off, Josh Clark. The Rustlers have their work cut out for them now. Just as a reminder, the Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers came in second to last. They lost 86 games. The Rustlers are the worst team in last place, 107 losses. Them and the, hey Mark, how are you? Them and the St. Louis Browns in the National League are among the worst teams. Nevertheless, Boston won the first game 6-3. Here's Josh Clark to lead it off. Bell on the mound for Brooklyn. Here's the pitch. 3-4, and there's a base hit to center field. So Clark is on. And Wilbur Good, the batter. Wilbur had quite a game in the first game. He went 3 for 4, scored a run, had 2 triples, and 2 RBIs. So here's Good now with Clark on first, no outs. 3-9, and they struck him out. 1 down. And here's Buck Herzog, has 2 stolen bases. We'll be reviewing his life briefly at sometime in this game, if I remember. Here's Bell now. And the pitch to Buck. And he hits a base hit to left. Clark goes to second. One to 14. He will hold. So it's first and second, 1 out, and here's Doc Miller. Okay, Bell is ready. Here's the pitch. Left-handed hitter, 111. Grounds it to first. The runners will advance. 2 outs, second and third now. And Terry Ingerton in a clutch situation. 5-8, and that is a base hit. 2-run score. Clark comes home. Herzog comes home, and it's a 3-2 ball game. Ingerton with a clutch base hit. 5-8. There's a base hit. So Ingerton is on with 2 outs, 2 in. And Bill Sweeney is the batter. Here's Bell. 4-8. Walked him. First and second, 2 outs. For Fred Tenney, left-handed hitter. 1-9, and he chops it to second. Hummel has it, and the side is out. But 2 runs for the Rustlers. On 3 singles, a walk, 2 left on. It was a clutch 2-out single by Terry Ingerton that did that. After 1, it's Brooklyn 3, Boston 2. Here's Mattern now, facing Eddie Zimmerman. Okay, Mattern winds and the pitch. 3-5, and that is a fly ball to left field. Going back is Clark, and he's got it. 1 down. Zimmerman flies out to left. Now Bill Bergen, the batter. George Bell on deck. Both teams came out swinging. 3-2 Brooklyn. Here's the pitch to Bergen. 1-5. He struck him out. First strikeout for Mattern. 2 down. And here's George Bell, a 1 WR. I like the randomness of baseball, Kathy. I like a good pitcher's duel, but, I like the idea that 3 runs in the top of the first, 2 in the... It's very random. Here's the pitch to Bell. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. 3-5, chops it to short, and Herzog has it. And it's a 1-2-3 for Mattern. Quite a difference from the first inning. In the middle of the second, it's 3-2 Brooklyn. Bottom of the second here. It's going to be Peaches Graham leading it off. Mattern on deck. Then top of the order again, Josh Clark. Beautiful morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic. 1911 baseball. Okay, Bell is ready. Here's the pitch to Graham. 6-3. Fly ball left. Wheat going back. And we can't get it. He drops it. And that'll be a 2-base error on Zach Wheat. Oh, my. Very rare. He's a good fielder. So Peach is on second. And here comes Al Mattern. He's an A bunter. Infield is back. The pitch to Mattern. Whoa, he lays it down, and it's a beauty. First baseman Dalbert gets it, and he has to go to the bag. Peaches Graham goes to third. So a fly ball can bring him home and tie up the ball game. That would be unearned. Here's Josh Clark, 1 out. Peaches on third. Here's Bell now. The pitch to Clark. 1-9. And that is just that. A fly ball to right for Colson. And that's going to be deep enough for Peaches to tag up. Colson makes the catch. And here comes Peaches Graham. It's a tie ball game. That's unearned. So it's 2 outs, 1 in, 3-3 ball game, Kathy Harden. And here's Wilbur Good, struck out in the first. Bell winds. 2-3. Grounder to third for Zimmerman, and the side is out. But a run, it was unearned. And after 2, it's a 3-3 ball game. Here's Mattern, retired the side in order in the second. Top of the order, Bill Davidson singled and scored on the home run by Dalbert. Here's Mattern now. 2-7, fly ball center. And Wilbur Good makes the catch, 1 down. For Bertulli, who flew to center in the first. And the pitch to Tooley, 5-11. That's hit well. Tooley, it's gone. Oh, Bertulli has hit it out. Oh my, we're getting home runs today. An inside the park home run by Bertulli off Mattern, 5-11. And home run 1-13, and he's got the power. So that's the 3rd home run in this ball game. And that makes it a 4-3 ball game. And here's Jack Dalbert, who hit a 2-run home run in the first. Here's Mattern. And the pitch, 5-5, fly ball right, and Miller makes the catch, 2 away. And John Hummel steps in. He hit the back-to-back home run after Dalbert. Long, messy game. And he says one will bat around. Okay, we'll see, Mr. Perota. Here's the, never mind. Here's the pitch to Hummel. 2-6. Struck him out. And that's the second strikeout for Mattern. Side is retired, but 1 run on the solo home run by Bert Tooley. His first of the year. Middle of the third, 4-3, Brooklyn. A long, messy game. We'll see. Here's Buck Herzog. Singled and scored in the first. Here's Bell now. 5-6. Base hit up the middle for Herzog. He's a double-A, 1-15, 1-14. And here's Doc Miller. Bell from the stretch. 3-7. And it's a base hit by Miller. Herzog goes to third. First and third, nobody out for Scotty Ingerton, who hit that clutch single with 2 outs to bring home 2. Here's the pitch to Ingerton. 3-6. He pops it up to short. That's for Tooley. 1 down. And Bill Sweeney walked left on base in the first. Infield back, pitch from Bell. 6-9. Pops it up to third. For Zimmerman, 2 down. Bell trying to get out of this. And here's Fred Tenney, left-handed hitter. Grounded to second in the first. First and third, 2 down. Rustlers down by 1. And the pitch. 6-11. Left-hander struck him out. And that's the second for Bell. No runs, 2 hits, both left. And after 3, it's Brooklyn 4, Boston 3. Bell's endurance is in the 7th. Mattern in the 8th. Zach Wheat will lead it off. He committed that error out in left field. Very rare for Zach, the young Zach Wheat. That led to the run on the fly ball by Clark. But it's 4-3 now. Wheat, a left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Mattern. 3-7, and that is a base hit by Wheat, his second of the ball game. Wheat is a B, 1-11 being held. The Peaches Graham behind the plate. Wheat on first, nobody out. Colson at the plate. Here's Mattern. 4-5, flies to left. And Clark makes the catch. That's 1 away. And here's Eddie Zimmerman. Flew to left in the second. 1-7. Fly ball center. And Good makes the catch. 2 away. Wheat holds. And Bill Bergen steps in, struck out in the second. 2 outs, Wheat on first. The pitch to Bergen, 3-8. And he chops it to Mattern, who fields it and throws Bergen out. So the side is retired. No runs, one hit, and one left. Middle of the fourth. 4-3 Brooklyn. And I think it's time for me to get some more of that coffee going. It'll be Peaches Graham leading off, then Mattern, top of the order, Clark. Give me a minute, I gotta do something here. Yeah. See how that works. Yeah, that's nice. Peaches Graham leading off here in the bottom of the fourth. It's 4-3 Brooklyn. Okay, Bell is ready. Here's the pitch to Graham. 2-5. He walked him. So Peaches is on. And here comes Al Mattern and a bunter. Peaches Graham on first to lead it off. Infield in off of the bunt. Here's the pitch to Mattern. He lays it down. He's a B. I think that's going to be beautiful. It's hit to the first baseman, Dalbert, who steps on the bag. That's the second sacrifice bunt today for Mattern. He's a good bunter. Graham on second, one out. Scoring position, Josh Clark, the batter. Singled, scored, knocked in a run with a sacrifice fly when Peaches reached on that two-base error by Zach Weech. Here's Bell now. Pitch to Clark. 5-6. And it's a base hit, and home comes Graham. It's a tie ball game. Second hit for Clark today. Second run batted in for Josh Clark. It's a 4-4 ball game. Wait a minute. Yeah. I gotta really be careful here because I don't want Mr. Perota to catch me goofing one, but I might do one wrong on purpose, see if he catches it. Just kidding. Okay, Clark on first, one down. And here's Wilbur. Wilbur good, 0 for 2 today. Had 2 triples in the first game to help Boston win it 6-3. Here's the pitch from Bell. 4-8, and it's a grounder to second, and that will be a double play. Clark was not being held. That's not a, the dot is not a conversion. It's the plus that converts that. Just as a reminder to myself, 4-8, grounder to second, double play. But a run for the Rustlers on a walk, a sacrifice, and then a run-scoring single by Josh Clark for his second run batted in. And after 4, we're tied up here. Here's Al Mattern now. He'll face Bell, the pitcher, to lead it off top of the 5th. Bell grounded to short in the second. Here's the pitch from Mattern. 6-9. Fly ball right. And Miller makes the catch, 1 down. And that way, if I do make a mistake and Mr. Perota calls me on it, I can always say, well, I did that on purpose, just to check you. So I'll keep Mr. Perota on his toes today. Just kidding, Steve. I'm just being playful. Here's Bill Davidson now. Singled and flew to center. Here's Mattern, the pitch to Davidson. 5-5. Walked him. Don't mess with old Eagle Eye Perota. I don't know, we need to call him old? Davidson being held 1-14. Here's Bertulli. I don't know his age. How old are you, Steve? I'm 65. Can't believe it. 1-14 off Graham. Here's Bertulli now. He hit the solo blast in the third. Pitch from Mattern. 2-8. Walked him. It's first and second. Going on 59. Okay. Now you're a youngster. So it's first on second. Tooley on first, Davidson on second, 1 down. Here's Dalbert. 2-run home run, flew to right. 4-7. And that is a base hit. Past the reach of Tenney. And that'll load the bases. Thrown in quickly by Miller. So with 1 out, bases are loaded. Mattern in a jam here. Now John Hummel, who homered. Infield back, pitch from Mattern. 3-3, grounds it to third, double play. Turned by Ingerton, and the side is retired. No runs, 2 walks, a hit. 3 left on, middle of the 5th. It's a 4-4 ball game. Buck Herzog, 2 for 2 today. 2 singles, scored. And he's a double-A stealing. Here's George Bell on the mound. And the pitch. To Herzog, 2-8, and he flies it to center field for Davidson, 1 away. Now Doc Miller. Miller 1 for 2, singled left on base, left-handed hitter. Pitch from Bell. 5-10, fly ball right, and Colson makes the catch. Wait a minute. Yep, Colson makes the catch. 2 outs. And here's Ingerton. Six-eight. Grounds it to second X. That's going to be for Hummel a 4. Oh, Lord. Hummel scooping. That's a re-roll on the 20 die on second base. 18-4. And he throws him out. And it's a 1-2-3 for Bell. After 5, we're tied at 4. Top of the 6th. Zach Wheat leads it off. 2 singles today for Zach. Okay, Mattern is ready. Here's the pitch to Wheat. 3-3. And he grounds it to third. That'll be 1 away. Wheat is retired. Here's Bob Colson. Mattern into his windup. And the pitch for 7 struck him out. That's the third for Mattern today. 2 down. And here's Eddie Zimmerman. Wait a minute. 4-7. Colson. Did I miss that, Mr. Perota, or did I knock that around? That's a ground ball to first. Christ. That's a ground ball to first. Yeah, I caught that one. 2 outs. I wasn't testing you either. Here's Eddie Zimmerman. 2 outs, nobody on. Mattern and the pitch. 6-2. Flies to center. And Good makes the catch. 1-2-3. Both pitchers throw 1-2-3s. Middle of the 6th, 4-4 ball game. Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, you know, I don't know, sir. That's crap. I'm ready to order that other shit when I run out of this. Okay, Bell on the mound now. Bottom of the 6th. It'll be Sweeney, Tenney, and Graham. Here's the pitch to Bill Sweeney. 4-6. Fly ball left. And Wheat makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Fred Tenney. Pitch from Bell. 4-7. And there's a base hit for Tenney. 1 out single. He's a C stealing, won't be held. Makes him 1-10. Here's Peaches Graham. Mattern comes out on deck. Pitch to Peaches. 1-5, pops it up to first. And Dalbert makes the catch. 2 down. And here comes Al Mattern. 2 sacrifice bunts. Here's Bell. 4-5, right, left-hander, grounder to short. Tooley, he's a 3. 4-3, throws him out, and the side is retired. We've gone 6 full innings here. This is a tie ball game, 4-4. Red Sox took the first, 6-3. Mattern takes the mound. It's going to be Bergen. And Bell comes out on deck. Bergen 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Mattern. 5-7. Grounds it to short. And Herzog has it. 1 away. Both pitchers have settled down here. George Bell, the batter. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch, 5-5. Right-hander, walked him. So Bell is on. A one-out walk by Mattern to the pitcher. George Bell on first, one down. Here's Bill Davidson, 1 for 2 with a walk. Singleton scored in the first on the home run by Dalbert. And the pitch, 3-6. And that's hit deep again, but playable by Clark. 2 down. Two outs, Bell on first. And here's Bert Tooley. Hit the solo blast in the third. Pitch from Mattern. 3-7. Fly ball left again. Clark. And it's the side is retired. No runs, a walk. Left on base, 7th inning stretch. It's a tie ball game. We'll take a 3 to 5 minute break here. There's an opportunity for everybody to do whatever they need to do. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. My name is Jeffrey Guterman. This is the 1911 replay, first game of April 13, 1911. Second game of a 3-game series. Boston took the first one 6-3. We got a 4-4 tie here. I'll be back in a few. Indeed, Kathy Horton. Indeed. We have a 4-4 tie here. Boston again giving Brooklyn trouble. Be the top of the order for the Rustlers. Josh Clark leading it off, 2 for 2. 2 singles, scored a run, knocked one in with a sacrifice. Boy, go through that coffee quick. This is my second pot. I got about 1 3/4 cups left. Here's Josh Clark facing Bell. And this is his endurance inning. Here's the pitch to Clark. 1-7, he walked him. So Clark, the go-ahead run here on first. He's a D-stealer. And the batter is Wilbur Good. Again, let's remember 2 triples last game. Left-handed hitter. It's Clark on first. Herzog on deck. Here's the pitch to Good. 1-10. Oh, Lord, he hits it into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Clark rounding third, coming home, and Good is in with a triple, his 3rd of the season. He's leading the majors with triples. Oh my, Wilbur comes through. He was 0 for 3, and then he triples Clark home. One more hitter walk, Bell is out. Let's look at that again, 1-10, triple. Now here's Buck Herzog. Frock and Burke pitched it. Netzker and Atchison pitched for Brooklyn. If we got them, they're warming. I don't know. Did they have bullpens? They were on the side, weren't they? Elmer Netzer, a right-hander, is warming. I don't see Atchison. That would be a nameless player. Or he's with somebody else. Yeah. We're going to just take a look at him to see where he is, if anywhere. This helps us know if and when we want to use him. Atchison. Oh yeah, no, they didn't pitch in this game. I have to go up a couple. My Lord. There's Atchison, Raleigh Atchison. Whoa. He pitched in 1 game, he pitched 1 inning. Forget about it. Just getting used to these folks. Elmer is warming up. Elmer Netzer. Here's Buck Herzog. And the pitch from Bell. 6-8. Grounds it to second. Hummel 4. Four. Oh, it goes through for a base hit, and Good comes home. So it's a 6-4 ball game. And that's it for George Bell. Elmer Netzer comes in. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Bell pitched 6 innings. Nine hits. Walked 2. Struck out 2 and allowed 6 runs thus far. He's responsible for Herzog on first. And here's Elmer Netzer in his first appearance this season. Herzog on first, 1-14 stealing. And here's Doc Miller at the plate. He's being held. He's a 1-14. I'm sorry, 1-14. Here's Doc Miller now. Elmer from the stretch. Here's the pitch. There goes Herzog. Whoa, and he's safe. His 3rd of the season. Just safe by a hair. He's 3 for 4 today. So Miller, with Herzog on second, nobody out. 1-11. He grounds it to first. Herzog will go to third. 1 out. And here's Scotty Ingerton. Elmer, the pitch to Ingerton. 1-6. Grounds it back to Netzer. And Herzog holds. 2 outs. Elmer trying to get the Trolley Dodgers out of this. Here's Bill Sweeney. 3-5. And there's a base hit to left. Herzog scores 3 runs this inning, all of them charged to George Bell. Sweeney an A. 7 runs allowed by Bell, 1 of them unearned. And here's Fred Tenney. Sweeney on first, being held, 1-13. 1-12, I'm sorry. Here's the pitch to Tenney now. 5-7. Grounds it to second. Again, Hummel at 4. Real liability there, but he throws him out. So the side is out. 3 runs, though, for the Rustlers. And after 7, it's 7-4 ball game. Bell the loser, Mattern the winner of records. Here's Mattern now going for the win. Dalbert will lead it off. Quite a change here. 3 runs for the Rustlers in the bottom of the 7th. Okay, Mattern is ready. Here's Dalbert. The pitch, 1-10, and that is a base hit by Dalbert to lead it off. He's 3 for 4 today. Dalbert on first, being held, 1-14. Here's Hummel. The pitch to Hummel. 1-7. Grounds it to short. Oh, he's being held. That goes through. Herzog could not get that. It's 1st and 3rd now, with nobody out. Mattern now in his endurance inning. And Frock and Burke pitched in this game in real world. We're close to it. Frock and Burke. It would be something if neither are available. How do you like that? Frock and Burke, neither are on the team. Frock and Burke. We're just getting to know these teams. Sam Frock pitched 16 innings for the Rustlers, not on the roster, not on another team. And Billy Burke pitched 3 innings, not on any other team. So we'll go with somebody else. I'm not going to do a nameless on that. We're going to have Big Jim Pfeffer warming up. He pitched 97 innings, mostly in relief. He's a right-hander. Big Jeff Pfeffer is warming. Here comes Zach Wheat, 1st and 3rd. Zach is the tying run. Zach 2 for 3 today. Here is Mattern. 6-12. Rounds it back to Mattern. He's a 1. The infield was back. It's 1-1. He turns the double play and Daubert comes home. So it's 2 outs. He's a good fielder, Mal Mattern. It's now a 7-5 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on, and here's Bob Coulson. Mattern trying to maintain his endurance here. 2-12, grounds it to short. Herzog, and the side is out. 1 run for the Trolley Dodgers. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 7-5 ball game. Here's Elmer now. Pitched 1 inning in relief of Bell in the 7th. Peaches Graham leads it off. And Mattern is on deck. Here's Elmer. And the pitch, 3-6. And that's a drive hit out to left, and it's rolling. That's going to be a double for Graham. Peaches standing up at second. He can't run, but he can sure hit that ball. Here comes Al Mattern at the plate. 2 sacrifice bunts that contributed to runs each time and grounded to short. Graham on second, no outs. Mattern swinging away, 2-8, struck him out. And here, quite a ball game, Kathy, ain't it? Mr. Perota, ain't it? It's a good game. 1 out, Graham on second. Here's Josh Clark. 1-7, and he walked him. 1st and 2nd. His endurance is 5 in relief. How do you like that? You don't see that too often, do you? 1st and 2nd, 1 out. And Wilbur Good, who tripled home. The go-ahead run. Wilbur again. First and second one down. He had 2 triples in the first game. Here's the pitch to Wilbur. 2-8. Grounds it to short, and that'll be a force of Clark. And Graham goes to third. First and third, 2 outs. And here's Buck Herzog. 3 for 4. The pitch from Netzer. 6-9. Right-hander. Base hit to right. Graham comes home. 8-5 ball game. Second run batted in for Herzog. He's 4 for 5 today. Good goes to second. 1 to 17. They'll let him go. First and third. 2 outs for Doc Miller. Netzer allowing 1 run here this inning. And the pitch to Miller now. 3-7. There's a base hit. Good comes home. Two runs in for Scotty Ingerton. First and third with 2 down. Pitch from Elmer. 2-7. And he flies it to center and the side is out. But 2 more runs. And after 8, it's 9-5 Boston. Here comes Mattern for the win. Eddie Zimmerman, Bill Bergen, and we expect a pinch hitter for Netzer. Here's Eddie Zimmerman to lead it off. 0 for 3. Mattern, the pitch to Zimmerman. 3-4. And there's a drive hit out, and that's going to be a base hit for Zimmerman. 1-11 stealing being held. And here's Bill Bergen. Look at that. Look at that card. And he hit against right-handers. The question is, do I use him? God, he's a 132 hitter. My Jesus. Let's bring in a pinch hitter just for good faith here. He's the catcher. My Christ. I think some of these folks missed the bus. You know that? I mean the train. My Lord, help us. God, are these some weak hitters they have? It's going to be Dolly Stark. If they tie it up or go ahead, they'll have Tex Irwin to come in. Actually, it's going to be Hub Northern. Hub Northern. How's that for a name? Actually, it's, yeah, Hub Northern, a left-handed hitter coming in. Tex Irwin would be the next, the catcher. I just can't in good faith let him hit. So Hub Northern, he had a whole 76 at bats, hit 316. Northern steps into the batter's box. One more hit or walk, and Mattern is fatigued. Brooklyn trails by 4. Here's Mattern. The pitch to Northern. 3-10. He walked him. So it's first and second, and that's it for Mattern. Oh, Lord, that's it for Mattern. He's reached fatigue. Fork and Burke, they don't have anybody here that pitched in the game. So, my God. I want someone decent. Coming in to pitch is Bill Short. He has no emphasis, starter and reliever. Bill Short. He is not eligible for the save, I don't believe. 9.567. Maybe he is with 2 runners on base. Maybe not. Trailing by 4. 9-5 ball game. Let's see who's hitting now for Netzer. He pitched 2 innings. Allowed 4 hits. He walked 1, struck out 1, and allowed 2 runs. Bill Short on the mound. It is a safe situation. You see, I thought it might be. Let's see who's coming in to hit here. First and second. Brooklyn down by 4. Coming in to hit will be Dolly Stark. Dolly Stark, a right-handed hitter. Facing Short. Stark comes in first and second, nobody out. Short trying to save it here for Mattern. Okay, here goes. Shark from the stretch. First and second, no outs. Pitch to Stark. 5'8", right-hander. Fly ball left. Clark makes the catch. 1 away. Runners hold. And we come back to the top of the order. Bill Davidson. 1 for 3 and a walk. Here's Sharp. .410, grounds it to first for the force. Northern is out. Zimmerman goes to third. So it's 2 outs. Davidson on first, Zimmerman on third. And it's all up to Bert Tooley, who hit a solo home run. Again, Brooklyn down by 4 with 2 outs, first and third. Here's the pitch to Tooley. 6-10, and that's a fly ball to center. Getting under it, Wilbur. He's a 3. 17-3. He makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Game was a lot, I think it was more hotly contested than the score allows. The final score, Boston Rustlers 9, Brooklyn Dodgers 5. Dodgers lose their second in this series now. Mattern gets the win, Sharp the save, Bell the loss. Herzog, Buck Herzog is the star of the game. He had 2 stolen bases in the first game. He goes 4 for 5, knocking in 2 runs, gets his 3rd stolen base. Again, the win goes to Mattern. He pitched very good baseball. 8 innings. He allowed and got off to a rocky start here, allowing 2 home runs back to back in the first. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. He walked 4, struck out 2, and he allowed 5 earned runs. Shark comes in, gets the save, pitched 1 inning very effectively. The loss goes to Bell. The final line, Rustlers, 9 runs, 13 hits, no errors. Brooklyn, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Thank you, Mr. Perota, for your assistance as usual. Kathy Harden, it was a good one. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. I'm going to enter this into the statistics and the standings. There was 1 error. Oh, Mr. Perota got me again. The error, of course. The error, and I forgot to put it in there, the error by Zach Wheat, which was quite costly. You bastard. Thank you, Mr. Perota. Great game, Kathy Harden. Have a great day, folks. If I am able, it'll be a 2:30 game Eastern time. The 1969 replay, and it would be the Phillies with Bill Champion at the Cincinnati Reds, Jim Maloney. Please understand, based on my predilections, it could be rescheduled. Stay strong, everybody. I'll catch you next time.